Americans and some French trappers. And when it got very cold out, they set out on their journey. They went way up into the Bemidji, north central Minnesota, where some Native Americans went springs. Zebulon Pike proclaimed, "I have found the source of this great river. Let's go home." So they get back in the boat and they row down here. But he names an island up there, Pikes Island. Gets down here, sees that. He says, "Wow, let's climb up there." So they did. On the way up, there's a freshwater spring. Important. With a cannon, you could cover the mouth of the Wisconsin. You could also cover the Mississippi. Never building a fort here, but naming it Pikes Peak. They get on some mules, they ride west. They get out Colorado where they see a grand peak. They name it the Grand Peak. Brother makes it up a little farther up the Grand Peak. 14,000 something, they never really got that far. But then they go south where they run into some Spanish soldiers, and that becomes a deal. But then eventually working their way back up to kind of north central New York, there's a war going on. And in a battle in that war, Zebulon Pike falls in battle. He's one of our great fallen heroes, killed in battle. The War of 1812. Later, they rededicate from the Grand Peak to Pikes Peak. That's why there's two Pikes Peaks and an island. Now about 17 weeks ago, right, I can't keep it straight anymore. My wife's twin sister was right there. And I had told that story, exactly like that. And I had a bunch of kids, and I had a bunch of adults, I had a bunch of people in here. This whole side of the boat stood up and go, "We are the Pikes." Huh? They didn't know I did this performance, and I didn't know they were on the boat. The brother was not killed in battle. He furthered the line of Pikes. And some of the Pikes had moved to Iowa. So they came here to see their great-great-great-grandfather and their great-great-great-uncle's accomplishment. So I had them sign the boat.
I saw that. I saw that.
Sign the boat. They were carrying the 7th generation. You know,
7 generations.
in those generations, they had to make another decision because they were Southern boys. They went on the Confederate side. That's okay. We got over it.